How are you? It's Monday. Monday. Good day to work out. Okay. Let's see. Where are you? Okay. Oh no. Okay, where am I? There I am. Okay. All right. So I have to switch things up a little bit. All right, please smash that thumbs up button. I would really appreciate it. Okay, so instead of doing legs today, I'm gonna do shoulders, biceps, and abs. So we're gonna change things up a little bit. That way I don't have to work out 3 times. I forgot to get my barbell. Let me go get my barbell. Get your barbell, get your bands out. The first exercise is gonna be cable rope pulls. So go to your door, bring your bands to chest level. We're gonna pull on the bands, okay? So get yourself set up while I'm going to get my barbell. Okay. Plus, it's good to challenge your body. I'm working out. Oh my God, Jared, you're having your coffee. Okay. So I'm gonna get my own bands. I'm gonna start. Actually, I'm gonna use these other bands. Okay. Tomorrow will be legs. Okay, chest. Okay. I'm not gonna put a timer on. Actually, I will put a timer on because I want you to hear the timer and go as many as you can. I don't want you to follow me. I don't want you to copy me. I want you to do you do you, I do me. Because my workouts are going to change. I'm going to lift really heavy. I don't want you to be like, oh, your workouts are so hard. So you have to do you. So I will have a timer on. I won't play the music too loud so you can hear the timer. And then I'm going to do my own counting. You can do that with me or you can follow the timer. Especially if you're not pulling on a really heavy band, then I would rather you do more reps for the timer. I can't hear. Okay? So I'm gonna do 2 sets of 20. Then I'm gonna double up on my bands and do 2 sets of 15. Okay? But again, if you're not, then you have to go 40 seconds on the timer. Okay? Does that make sense? Yes? Okay? Next set will be a military press. I'm going to use my barbell. If you don't have a barbell, you're going to use dumbbells or you're going to use the resistance bands. Okay? After that, it'll be lateral raises. After that, it'll be upright row. Then we'll go back to the door. And then we'll do some biceps. In between, for the 20 seconds break, you can either walk in place or I'm going to do jumping jacks. Okay? So Mondays, since we work out at 11, I already did my cardio because I have to do cardio at least 4 times a week. So this morning I already did my cardio. So I'm not going to do jumping jacks, or maybe I will if the song hits and I feel like jumping around, whatever. But you still need to get your cardio in, so don't stand around, do some jumping jacks. If the lifting gets too much, then take a break and do jumping jacks or walk in place or run around in your living room or wherever you're doing the workout, okay? This is not about trying to keep up with me, okay? This is just you doing you. You hear me? And if you need to stop at 30 minutes, you stop in 30 minutes. If you need to stop at 20 minutes, if you need to stop at 10 minutes, whatever. I work out for me, you work out for you, and we're doing it together. Okay? Babe, did I lose you? Did I lose you, babe? The phone was saying I'm full on storage. Okay? I feel like my ears are, I really need to go see an ears, nose, and throat doctor. Okay? Anyone? Nope. Any questions, comments, concerns, complaints? Anybody want to add anything to this? How's the sound? Everybody at the door? Everybody at the door? First we gotta warm up. Wait my head. Alright, here we go. Jumping jacks. Oh, where's my waist trainer? Alright, while you guys do jumping jacks, I gotta go get my waist trainer. Sounds like it's not loud enough. One more. Squat. a barbell, when you step on the bands, okay, and you're here, go all the way up, halfway, all the way up, down, all the way up, halfway, all the way up, down, okay? See, this is a barbell, okay? This is how I'm gonna hold my barbell. With the resistance bands, you could use those too. It's a slightly different muscle, but you guys aren't getting on stage tomorrow, so that's fine, okay? I know, I'm not talking to you, okay? So, when you're using the resistance bands, your hands are a little wider. So that's why the red band is more like a barbell. So it's up, okay? You could try and bring it to the front, okay? You go up this way. You can do that too. Okay, totally up to you, or use your dumbbells, okay? I'm not talking to you. Stop it. Up. Down. Up. I don't know how you so annoying. You know what? Good opportunity. Next up, lateral raises. Okay, 4 sets. You're gonna start with your light bands and then you're gonna move to higher. I'm gonna start with the green ones. Going up in bands. If you're not, this is your opportunity to jump. Last 2 sets are the hardest. bar at my thighs. Okay? So it's a narrow stance. And you're gonna go up. Okay? You can do the same thing with your bands. Again, I prefer the right one. You're gonna step on your bands. Narrow stance. And you're gonna go up. See? Okay? So first set, we're gonna do this a little bit differently. I'm not gonna put a timer on. Actually, I'll put a timer on for you. Chris, you listen to the timer. But if I stop, don't copy me. You're listening to the timer. Okay? Keep going. Next 2 sets. If you feel you need to increase and you can, do it.
Push me and then just hurt me till I can get my satisfaction.
Keep going. You have 10 seconds. 10 seconds. 10 seconds. 10 seconds. One more set. I can increase by a pound, 2 pounds. Keep going, 7 seconds. Woo. 2 more sets. This is the heaviest one. If you can increase, do it. Increase with your bands. That was too hard. One more time. Yes. Woo! Oh my God. Woo! Water. Going back to the door. Okay, back to your door, face your door, grab your bands, and we're gonna go out, okay, out. Bring it to your chest again. Let's see. I'm gonna test it. Testing my bands. Okay. All right, I'm going to start with the blue band. And then my last 2 sets, I will do the black band. Okay? If this is your first time, don't copy the bands. Go a little bit lighter. Okay? 4 sets. way up, down. One more time. I need a little extra weight. Sometimes 1 pound makes a difference when you're not ready to go all the way heavy. chair. We're going to use bands tomorrow. My bands are on my website for those of you who need them. Right there. Other side. These are on my website too. Okay, last set. Okay. Bands. Step on your bands. Okay. Go a little wider.
Everything in our life is controlled by 3 decisions. I think one of the most powerful things we deserve is having to become clear of what the controlling force is that's controlling the quality of your life. And you and I both know it's not the amount of money in your pocket, it's not who you know, it's not even what you've been through. It's really the decisions you make moment to moment.
Do something different the next 90 days than you did the last 90 days.
Okay, I'm gonna start off with
Pick
a
books to read. Do something different, like the new health disciplines, relationship with your
last
family,
week. The
whatever it
longest
is.
I've gone was
You'll start doing different things with the same
2 minutes and 10 seconds, I
We
believe.
cannot change the circumstances. We can change ourselves. We can change what we do.
You gotta get a little bit more intense about your life, about your business. You gotta stop being so dadgum casual. You gotta get in the game. If you're gonna play the game, let's play to win it. Let's play to max it out. Let's play to 10x it. I want you shaking. I want you feeling it. I want your intensity level to go. Because it's decisions we make that chase that best version of us every second, every day. That every day alters the direction, the course of our life.
Where your focus goes, your energy flows. I need us to look at all the possibilities, all of the potential, and I need us to go for it every single day.
I'm gonna do 212.
Most people go through life never discovering what their talents are. Most people never develop their talents. They have skills and abilities, but if you don't nurture them, if you don't develop them, they will never serve you. Your gifts can take you many places if you develop your gifts. And you'll be surprised at the things that you're able to do. When you learn how to block things out, when you learn how to keep thine eyes single, learning how to concentrate, learning how to focus in, deciding that you're going to focus to develop your skills, you'll be surprised at the ideas that will come to you, of the people that you'll be able to attract, of the opportunities that you'll be able to see. You'll begin to see things that have been standing there looking you in the face and say, I can't believe this has been here all this time. But you can learn all the techniques in the world. If you don't believe in yourself, it won't happen for you.
Don't wish it was easier. Wish you were better. Don't wish for less problems. Wish for more skills. Start working on yourself, making these personal changes. You'll start working harder on yourself than you do on your job. Work hard on yourself and develop the grace. All of the stuff necessary to become more valuable in the marketplace. I'm telling you, your whole life can explode in a change. Promotion, no problem. Money, no problem. Economics, no problem. Future, no problem. You just go to work on the right thing. So that's the miracle of everything that's available to work for you. And start working on the inside. Work on your philosophy. Work on your attitude. Work on your personality. Work on all of your abilities. And if you'll start making those personal changes, I'm telling you, everything will change for you.
This is a turning point. And when you say I'm going to change, just think of this. The change can be huge. Absolutely huge. And the change is permanent. You will never go back. You see, awareness is something you cannot lose. Most of us, when we're thinking of learning, we get hooked up on school stuff, and it's the intellect we're thinking of. Because that's what school focuses on, the intellect. If you get the degree, you've learned it. If you get this, you've learned it. Why are there so many people with degrees come right off their business card that don't know the war's over? They're losing. It's not in the intellect, it's in the awareness. Think of this. A person isn't earning $100,000 a year because they want $100,000 a year. They're earning $100,000 a year because they're not aware of how to earn $100,000 a month. When you help develop their awareness, it's something they won't lose. Like a baby is not aware of the difference between a woman and a man. Baby's not aware of the difference in a female and a male. That is something a baby has to become aware. They have to learn that. And when the baby develops the awareness, they never lose it. That'll help you understand the difference between awareness and intellect. When you become aware of how your paradigm is controlling you, and then how to change it, there's no end to where you can go or what you can do. None. Now, let's suppose That's the only thing you change as a result of this conference. You're going to change your perception of this business. You're going to change your perception of you in this business. You're never going to look at this company and your position in it the same way again. You're going to see this as a vehicle that will take you anywhere you want to go. And there's nothing can stop you.
Success is something you attract by the person you become. See, that phrase changed my life. Success is something you attract by the person you become. Success is not something you pursue. It's like chasing a butterfly, you can't quite catch it. Success is something you attract by becoming an attractive person.
The brain is basically designed to be customized in the early part of life, and then to implement those algorithms and that circuitry for the rest of its life. And so the brain can change in adulthood, and it can change provided that there's an emphasis on some perceptual event. So in other words, if you want to change your brain as an adult, let's say you want to be less anxious, you want to learn a new language, you want to be more functional in some way, presumably. The key thing is to bring focus to some particular perception of something that's happening during the learning process. And the reason for that is that there's a neurochemical system involving acetylcholine. And it comes from these two little nuclei down in the base of the brain called nucleus basalis. All day long, you're doing things in a reflexive way. But when you do something and you think about it very intensely, acetylcholine is released from basalis at the precise neurons that were involved in that behavior, and it marks those for change during sleep or during deep rest later. So for people that want to change their brain, the power of focus is really the entry point, and the ability to access deep rest and sleep. Because most people don't realize this, but neuroplasticity is triggered by intense focus. But neuroplasticity occurs during deep sleep and rest. One of the things that's really important also to think about how the brain works in terms of plasticity and all this stuff is what the brain really wants to do is also pass as much of what it does off to reflexive behavior as possible. So when we're talking about focus, I think it can get a little bit vague, but it might be useful to think about like what exactly is focus and what triggers plasticity. So the brain loves to be able to just do things, pick up coffee cups and drink and walk and talk and do things and not put much energy into it. When we decide to focus, what the brain really does is it switches on a set of circuits that involve the frontal cortex and nucleus basalis and some others, and it's trying to understand duration, how long something's going to last, path, what's going to happen, and outcome, what ultimately is going to happen. So duration, path, and outcome. You know, the events of early 2020 are a good example of this. One of the reasons why it's so exhausting to be alive in 2020 is because we are now having to pay attention to duration, path, and outcome. How long is this thing going to last? When are they going to open up all businesses? Did I touch that door handle? Does it matter? You know, right. Who are the experts? Are there any experts? You know, there are a lot of questions, whereas normally we can just move through life without having to do all that analysis. So if it's a simple example like trying to learn a new language or a new motor skill, or a new way of conceptualizing something. Maybe somebody's in a therapeutic process and they're trying to work through a trauma or something like that. Duration, path, and outcome is built into the networks of the brain. We can do that very easily, but it takes work. And it almost has a feeling of underlying agitation and frustration. And that's because the circuits that turn on before acetylcholine are of the stress system. So when you or I decide we're going to learn something and really dig in, norepinephrine, which is adrenaline, is secreted in the brainstem and in the body, and it brings about a state of alertness. Then our attention, which is mostly a diffuse light, is brought to a particular duration, path, and outcome analysis. This would be thinking about what somebody is saying. What are they really trying to say? A hard passage of reading, a hard, set of math problems, a challenging physical workout. When you do that, these two systems have to work very hard, and the adult brain doesn't really want to change the algorithms it learned in childhood. But if you do those two things, you have alertness and focus. The acetylcholine and the norepinephrine converge to mark those synapses for change. And so the way to think about neuroplasticity, if one wants to change their brain, is bring about the most intense concentration you can to something, and then later bring about the least amount of concentration to that thing.
make sure you have your bands and be ready to have a door and a chair. Okay? Bye.